Hey drummers, hope you're well. Shout out to superstar channel member Mike, who is working on this today, and in fact everyone who's working on their left foot hi-hat. Just one example of the sort of drum fill you can play if you get your left foot or hi-hat foot bouncing along on the 8th note. So the idea here is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I would personally play this with a nice heel up, bouncing on the ball of the foot type of motion, and we're combining that with playing some single stroke roll 16th notes. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. So the core idea here is playing 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. 1E, 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. Of course, I've made several other videos about this. You can play 8th notes with your hi-hat foot as you're playing a groove. In that fashion, and in that case, your hi-hat foot would be matching what your right stick or right hand is playing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And the name of the game here is getting comfortable with that, and then, like I say, going to 16th notes on the drum fill, and then taking your left hand, if you are right-handed, over to the hi-hat and getting that psh, 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 like it says in the grade 5 book, a la Purdie, when you get that lovely. That psh, 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 hi-hat sound. What we're going to do here, to give a good example of a sort of simple fill you can play, is we're going to go with the bass drum every time our left stick, again if you're right-handed, goes up to the hi-hat. Here's the example fill I'm presenting here. And 3 and 4 and. So 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. So again, we're playing single stroke roll, like one stick then the other, starting with the hand that you are handed, so right in my case. And then we're going to play 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a. So the of beat 2, the E and the of beat 3 are going to be left sticks, if you're right-handed, over to the hi-hat. Again, you're reinforcing those bsh. Remember that bsh will just happen naturally as a result of your left foot bouncing along on the hi-hat on the 8th, a hi-hat pedal. So you don't have to worry about getting the bsh sound as long as you move your left stick over. No change of rhythm, no change of sticking. Just move your left stick over to the hi-hat. You'll get that bsh. And we're reinforcing that with the bass drum, like I say, the kick drum. And at the end, 4E and, just to finish off the musical phrase. So I'm going to play 1 bar of groove, 1 bar of this fill. I'm going to start slow. I'm going to play 8s on the hi-hat all the way through. For that reason, I'll play on the ride. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Here it comes. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Here it comes. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. We'll go a bit quicker. And 4 and. Okay, this time we'll go 3 bars groove, 1 bar fill. Here we go, and. Here it comes. I'll go slower. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, really slow. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. nice and slow. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. Here it comes. Like I say, shout out to Mike. This really is just the tip of the iceberg. Loads of ways to get into this, to get the feel for this, by the way. One would just be sitting and playing with your metronome on, perhaps 16ths. Get that left foot ticking along. Your left foot is going to sync up with your right hand if you're right-handed. 1 E and a 2 E and a. Just getting that to sit a little bit. And then when you're ready, taking the odd left stick over to the hi-hat. Just kind of building it up in that fashion. And get into a groove. And the fill. Like I say, shout out to Mike. As ever, on the channel members page right now, there'll be a notation and a practice along version for that sort of basic version. A couple of other examples as well, just to kind of get some inspiration going if you need it. Thanks for watching as always. Get that left foot working on that hi-hat, and thanks for watching.